Live here at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain. We are live. This is American Times Publishing in the world headquarters of the Dixieline Connection. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Fat Bill. This is Fat TV. It is 9:05 p.m. on August 10th, 2023. We are live. What's going on tonight with y'all? I've been getting blowed up on Instagram today by everybody. All kinds of crazy Instagram stuff. All on here's got IG. What's your favorite thing on Instagram, man? What do y'all like on there? I need to start producing more content on Instagram. Happy Paws, what's up, Lefty? Josh Insane, what's up, Yo Yo, man? Dickie, what do you say, buddy? You doing all right? Everybody doing okay tonight? Hey, oh yeah, Fulvio, the dog man. What's up, man? Yeah, yeah. Didn't you that bushwhack Bill dog? Isn't that your stuff? Yeah, you sent me some stuff on Instagram. Yep, yep. Oh, you're always sending me cool stuff on Instagram. And Jeff Smith, he sends me a lot of Instagram stuff. Smith sends me a lot of Instagram. Nary, hello, what's up? What's up? GLK, what's up, man? My Instagram is Dixieline Connection. Yeah, my Instagram is Dixieline Connection. Right there. Let's see. See if we can see it. Can you see that? That's my Instagram right there. Hammy, what's going on, brother? Fat Bill says hello to Jeff Smith and Martinez and Persistent Pitbull. Hello, hello. What's going on, man? Yeah. Grand Champion Happy Jack. Oh, man, I remember old Happy Jack out of Midnight Cowboy. Wasn't he out of Midnight Cowboy, old Happy Jack? Eddie Howard. That Happy Jack dog. Happy Jack bred the hands candy. Happy Jack the candy. You got any of that stuff for laying around, Eddie Howard? VLK, what's up? What's up, man? Oh yeah, man, it'd be nice to come to Brazil. Fans Happy Jack. Yep, that's right. Grand Champion Happy Jack. Well, how about we send some pictures in? Anybody got any pictures they want to send in? You got a picture of Happy Jack? Anybody got a good picture of Happy Jack they could send in, or a good picture of Hans Candy? Any of them Jimmy Hand dogs from North Florida? So Jimmy Hand was around. He was around back when Baker Davis was around, and J.J. Hayward, and uh, Bebo Ganega, and all them old heads from Florida, man. Yeah, all them old heads from Florida. That's right. Ben Brockton, what's up, man? What you want to do is send the picture to that. What you want to do is send it to that email address at the bottom of the screen, Eddie. Yeah, send it to that email address at the bottom of the screen. What's up? Oh, I'm too old for this. What's going on, brother? Supreme Excellence. What's happening, man? Darren Cassidy. What do you say? Oh, you coming out of Michigan, huh? You too old for this, huh? Oh man, so you too old for this. You ain't too old for this. Come on now. Where's old Crockett at? Where's old Crockett and Mike Dan at? Yeah. Where's old Crockett and Mike Dan at? Oh yeah, our gang had a bunch of that stuff, man. Our gang had a bunch of it. Let's see here. We get any pictures in? No, no pictures yet. No pictures yet. In the email here, let me see what I got in my file on that Happy Jack dog. I thought I had a picture of him. Let's see. Here. No, that ain't him. That ain't him. That's him. Let's see if that's him. I believe that might be him right there. Look at right there. Yeah. There we go. There's a picture of him. Save it. Put that in the chat. 845-3334. Man, Bill, what's up, man? Man Rascal, what's up? What's up, man? You doing all right, brother? You been doing okay, Latin Rascal? Latin Rascal, what's up? What's up, man? Oh, you send me a picture? Hang on one second. Hey, if somebody post that picture, there you go. GLK's pedigree. Thank you, Hemi. I'm gonna go get this picture from Lefty. Lefty done sent me one. I got it scanned. The big old sucker, 3 MB, man. Poster size picture. I'm gonna get it downloaded though. My internet's running pretty fast tonight. Yeah, internet's running pretty quick. Got some quick net tonight. Quick net. Quick net. Yeah, it's already got half of it downloaded. Oh yeah, we halfway there. Well, we got 1.5 megabytes downloaded. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's nice, man. That's nice. They're using some of that old bow stuff, huh? Oh yeah, I like taking a nap, big Ironhead Bill. Yeah, man, I love taking naps. I sleep a whole day away, man. It ain't no problem. Yeah, it ain't no problem, man. I sleep the whole day. You know. Okay, Martinez. I'll see you later, man. Jordan Russell, what's going on, man? Let's see what this picture is. Image. Okay, browse. There we go. Let me shrink it down a little bit. Here we go. Now, what picture is that, Lefty? Who is that, Lefty? Who we got there? Yeah, Lefty. Who we got there, Lefty? Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Yeah, I just got it in here. Just got it. See, I got my other computer hooked up now. I can get into that file, all them good pictures. There's Hen's Happy Jack. That's probably Jimmy Hen holding him from Florida. Where you going, Martinez? Yeah, that is a good idea. Putting that carpet in there. I like that. That's a real good idea. No, Lefty got all kinds of good ideas. Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea, man. Got a horse mat under the carpet. Man, that's nice. And a nice cage. Healthy dog. Good looking dog. Hmm. Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Good look. Good looking out, man. Hmm. Yeah, them two dogs look a whole lot alike right there. Your dog and that hands Happy Jack. Happy Jack and your dog look a lot alike. How's your dog bred, Lefty? Is he a Happy Jack bred dog? Some of that Rufus stuff? Really, that's the only Happy Jack stuff that was still around. Um, Happy Jack produced Smiling Jack and produced that Hargroves Rufus. Airhead, what's going on, man? And I don't know if you ever looked at that Rufus dog's pedigree before. But, that's what he comes down out of is that Hands Happy Jack stuff. And really, that's the only of that Happy Jack stuff that's left around, man. Oh, okay. No, Black Rock's Billy don't waste no time, does he? No. No, man. I like this Black Rock stuff, man. I guess they're down there in Mexico doing their thing, man. God bless them. I like that little video that they shot of the yard where we got to see the yard and everything. How good care they take care of their dogs. Positive dog man, what's going on, man? Airhead, what's happening? What's happening, man? Start getting old, start getting crusty. Yeah, right. They just eat, sleep, and repeat. Yeah, man, that's right. That's right. Rinse, wash, rinse, and repeat. That's right. Same old thing. Same old, man. Same old, same old. Yes, sir, Bob. So, Lefty, did you say how your dog was bred? I was sitting here reading away. Oh, okay. Rascal Jeep and Red Boy. Rascal Jeep. Man, everything you got's Rascal Jeep and Red Boy. Every time I ask you how your dog was bred, you like Rascal Jeep and Red Boy. Rascal Jeep and Red Boy. It don't look like no Rascal Jeep and Red Boy dog. It looked like an Eli dog, man. A good looking Eli dog. Yeah. I'll check him out. Check out Lefty's dog. His dog's on the left. It looks a whole lot more like a rascal dog than he does anything else. Oh, here we go. It's a picture of Happy Jack. Somebody sent in. Oh, Eddie Howard sent it in. Good size picture too. It's the right size. Go ahead and download this rascal. Scan it real quick. Yeah, there we go. Download that bad boy. And I'm gonna put this picture up. Now this is another picture of Happy Jack. This looks like maybe it was a stud picture or something from an ad or something. He looks real pretty in this picture. Let's see here. Um, There's a picture of old Happy Jack. Yeah, that's an old picture there. He it looks a lot like his daddy, Midnight Cowboy. You know, that Happy Jack. Now he was right off of Midnight Cowboy, wasn't he? Wasn't Happy Jack right out of Midnight Cowboy? Anybody put his pedigree up? I think my damn feed is frozen on me here. Yeah, I think my feed is frozen on me. Can y'all see me? Yeah, I think my feed froze. All right, reconnection successful. So my software ought to be working. Display connection might be limited. Make sure the display device This is right. What happens if a movable device? Everything's hooked up. Should be working. Not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I don't have a feed on the chat. My lights are green. Let's see if I can get you on my phone. But anyhow, but yeah, that's old Happy Jack right there. Like I said, he looks a whole lot like old Midnight Cowboy. If you've never seen a picture of Midnight Cowboy before, that's right. Them ears and legs are from Cowboy. Narrow snout. You can hear me good. That's good, man. I can't change my pictures. You can hear me good. That's good. It's locked up here on my end. Yeah, it's locked up here on my end. I can't. Here we go. I got it working now. I just had to reboot my software. Yeah, it need a little leg added to him, man. Need a little leg. Yeah, he definitely need a little leg to him, man. Wonder where they got that leg in that mouth. Where'd that leg come from? Because Maverick, he was pretty. He was stationed nicely. He wasn't built like that. He wasn't built like Happy Jack or Hargroves Rufus or um, uh, Reddick's Herman. Um, yeah, he wasn't built like any of those dogs. Maverick had good legs on him. Maverick was built more like Chinaman. He was built more like Bully Son. He was built more like athletic dog. Where I'm not saying Happy Jack's not athletic. I mean, look at the hind end on him. He had a hell of a rear end on him. Somebody put his Yeah, he's built like that shorty cowboy dog. Somebody put his pedigree up. Can somebody put up? Well, oh hell, I'll do it. Hang on a second. Hang on here. hmm Yeah, his mother was I want to say it was that piggy bitch, but I need to look it up, man. I can't remember. I don't breed that stuff. Yeah, let's see here. See how fast we can get that to come up that way. There he is. Yeah, his mother was that Grand Champion Candy Dog, and his father was a cowboy dog, like I said, and then uh, that Candy bitch was out of Cowboy's brother, Right to that piggy bitch. You know? So it's Cowboy Shivo Piggy. Cowboy Shivo Piggy. That's that combination that Gene Thurman really liked that combination. Y'all remember who Gene Thurman was? Y'all remember Gene Thurman? See, I'll find a picture of Gene Thurman for you. Let's see. No, don't have one of them in the files. He's a hell of a dog, man. He was from Florida, and Gene Thurman bred a lot of that type of blood, coming through a dog named Eunice's Cracker Jack. Y'all ever heard of a dog named Eunice's Cracker Jack? Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That Midnight Cowboy dog was one dog high and two dogs long. That's what Mountain Man said, according to Peanut. That's right. We've heard that before. Same build as the Shorty Cowboy dogs. Midnight Cowboy looked a lot like his son right here. And his hand's Happy Jack. Happy Jack was right out of Midnight Cowboy, and his son here looks just like him. I've got a picture of Midnight Cowboy. Hang on a second. Got a picture of him here somewhere. Well, there's a picture on his pedigree. Hang on a second. You can look at it right there on his pedigree. Do, 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 do. If I were red, if it were red, I'd say a butt dog in such a way. Yeah, that's true. Could be a butt dog. Let's see here. What's old positive dog man put up for? Let's take a look at that. Let's see what we got here. You got a pedigree put up by positive dog man. Oh yeah, them buck dogs get along. Okay, let's check him out, man. Yeah, well, Gene Thurman, man, he produced a lot of good dogs. That's right. Eunice is Rocky and Thurman's Little Tuffy. That's right. That's right. And out of them dogs, it was out of a granddaughter of Bully Son, bred to a double grand. That hurt Eunice's Rocky was a double grandson of Midnight Cowboy. Yeah, was Happy Jack, was Cowboy Candy, Cowboy Piggy, Eli Three, Bully Son Tuffy. Yeah, I mean you can't beat that. Cowboy Candy, Cowboy Piggy, Eli Junior Goose, Bully Son Tuffy. Man, I mean it's the dog was 50% Bully Son or Eli Junior. He was 50% Eli dog. You know, damn right, man. Champion Sly Thurman's Rocky too. That's a hell of a dog right there. We're looking at his pedigree right now, the pedigree that uh um Positive Dog Man put up. Man, that dog was a well bred dog right there. Did you ever breed to him, Positive Dog Man? I'm trying to take a picture of that. There we go. I got it. The dog bred out the yin yang, man. Check him out. That's the pedigree that Positive Dog Man just put up. Now that was bred by Gene Thurman. And Eunice, when you see Eunice in Gene Thurman's pedigrees, Eunice was his wife. It was Gene and Eunice Thurman. They were partners in the dogs. Yeah, they were partners in the dogs. Yeah, we had old Gene at the pig picking a couple times, man. Gene come up to the AGDT pig picking a couple times when we had it in North Carolina. Oh yeah, that long stuffy man. That bitch was a producing bitch right there. She produced a lot of great dogs. Hmm. Yeah, that's a well-bred dog right there. Surprised he wasn't bred to more. Let's check his offspring. Yeah, let's check his offspring. See, he really wasn't bred that much. No, really wasn't bred that much. He bred to a couple dogs. Was that bull worker bred to him? That was good. You got bull worker breeding to your dog, you're doing something. It looked like they got a bitch from Thurman and bred it to him. From Gene Thurman. And which was more of that same stuff on the bottom. What they do with that? And they bred that. Oh, they produced that. They bred that to that boss man dog, a roadblock. Oh, that was interesting. That was interesting. And then that they went on with that, bred that, bred that to that boss man dog. Produced that Moore's lady. Did they breed that Moore's lady, or is that the end of the line? Sooner or later, you get to the end of the line on these things. Well, now they bred that Moore's lady a couple times. Bred her to Roadblock Slater and Moore's Outlaw 2 and Jackson's Young Scrappy. And it looks like she went on to produced a champion here. So now, when we look at this pedigree, let's back up. We go way back here, and there is Rocky 2 in the third generation now. You see Rocky 2 in the third generation? You see him right there in the third? Rocky 2 in the third generation. Y'all got the right. Let's see if you're on the right pedigree. Yeah, you're on the right pedigree. Yeah, there he is in the third generation. Champion McPherson's. No, no. Where's he at? Yeah, there he is. Champion Sly. Thurman's Rocky 2, aka Champion Sly. So it's been diluted all the way down to that. Got that Grand Championship stuff in there now. Got that Boss Man stuff in there. Got all kinds of blood mixed in there. That blood's just kind of shot out now. But if you're the one breeding that Shep stuff or that Boss Man stuff or something, you got some good stuff down there on the bottom. Yeah, man. Yeah, they done. Yeah, they done fucked that pedigree up, didn't they, honey? No salt. Yeah, that pedigree got fucked up. You want to keep going? You want to keep going? Let's see what else they did. Let's see where else they went. Oh, here we go. Oh, now we get to the makeup pedigrees. They never did that one. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. Back to the good dog. Back to old cowboy. There he is, two dogs long, one dog high. Midnight Cowboy. Woo! Yes, sir, Bob. That's a bulldog right there now. That's a bulldog. Oh, Midnight Cowboy. He was the man. He was a man. Let's see what else we got here. Anybody else send any pictures in? Got any more pictures sent in? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. What else been going on tonight? Has anybody watched that Patreon? Did anybody tune in to the Patreon at 8:30 and see what that was about? Arrowhead, or did you? Are you a member of that Patreon that they have that went off at 8:30? Peanut, are you a member of the Patreon that they have at 8:30? Honey No Salt, are you a member? Supreme Excellence, are you a member? Anybody listen to that Patreon? I know what they were talking about. I wonder if there's any interesting news. I know they've been. I know. What's his name? Been catching hell. Bait on pedigrees online. Did y'all see that in the general? Oh yeah, you're not on there. I didn't know, man. I didn't know what kind of participation they had for that. Like how many people had joined that thing. Yeah, you were on it. Was it any good? Was it just a normal like Sunday night talk on a Thursday night, or did they have a subject, or what were they talking about, Dickie? Yeah, 78, their Patreon thing they do. Yeah, that's right, Hammy. They were doing something tonight at 8:30. That's why I waited. Oh, you've been watching PBK? Cool, man. What are they talking about? Woohoo! Woo woo! Yeah, man. It's always hard to come up with stuff to talk about, unless you guys kind of lead me. And I've been doing so many days, done almost 1,000 videos, done almost 900 videos, 885 videos or something like that. Nice, Supreme. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support from you guys. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Well, that's all right. I do the same thing here. You can ask me a question, I'll answer it. Dog bust in Alabama. Man, it seemed like they busted people all over the country every day. Yeah. Seemed like they busted people all over the country every day. Yeah. I mean, you sit there and you follow that on Google News, follow dog fighting on Google News, and they busted people every day. If you're fighting dogs in this country, you can expect to get busted. Okay, let me check out what persistent pit bull sent in. Ah, I got some stuff from persistent, and I got some stuff from Arrowhead. Nice, nice. Download. Good looking dog right there. How's that dog bred? Oh, I guess I'm gonna find out when I download the pedigree, aren't I? Ooh, where's that blue hair dog? I've heard of that dog, man. Who's got that dog? Oh, I know what I know what it was I wanted to talk about. Mike Dan was talking about it with me last night, and I was waiting until he got on here to talk about it. Yeah, let me call him up. Oh, I know what I know what it was I wanted to talk about. Mike Dan was talking about it with me last night, and I was waiting until he got on here to talk about it. Oh, there's some feedback for you. Sorry about that. There's the pedigree from persistent pit bull. Yeah, man, I've heard of that dog before. All right, now I gotta put those pictures up. Check out that pedigree I just put up. Now I'm gonna put the pictures up. That's the pedigree on the dog right there that I put up. Nice bred Boudreaux dog. What do you think of that one, Arrowhead? A nice bred dog. That go good with your stuff. Harold looks like an arpeggio dog, you know? Hmm. There you go. Yeah, man. Good looking dog right there, man. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Dickie, man, he supports everyone. He's in every chat everywhere all the time. I mean, he even goes to the Thompson Kennels chat. I see him in Thompson Kennels chat, man. He be in there chatting. He goes everywhere. Facebook, Facebook groups. Yeah, man. I see him getting it done. He's a good old boy. He's a good old boy. Yeah. But yeah, Mike Dan asked me who said who stole art. Um, Schoolboy interview. They say Fat Stan said he got accused of it. That's the guy that got blamed for it. Oh yeah, I like PBK. Pelican Bay, yeah, man, he's cool. Pelican Bay's cool, man. I like Pelican Bay. Pelican Bay. Yeah, that's a good looking dog. Let me get these dogs at Arrowheads up here. Arrowhead sent me a couple pictures. I want to get these downloaded and we'll take a look at them. Alrighty. So you still got this? Are you selling this brown puppy? Arrowhead. You selling this brown puppy? Slim Garner, what's up? What's up? Oh yeah, man. Well, man, you'll hear it here first. Fight dogs go to jail. I just did a show on it last month. Um, if you purposely take your dog and put your two dogs on each other, or you go and put your dog on someone else's dog, and you do it on purpose, man, uh, or even by accident, and it's because of carelessness and shit. Um, you know, it can lead to big problems, man. Especially if it happens over and over. Let me get these pictures sorted out, and then I'll get these up. I'm here to tell you, having these dogs is just like having a piece of history. You are fortunate to own them, but that doesn't give you the right to fight them. No, sir. Oh, you're keeping her. Okay. Oh, Airhead keeping this bitch. Let me get you a picture of her up here. There we go. Thank you, Hammy. Appreciate that, brother. I was just getting ready to do that. Hammy, my main man. I tell you, he getting it done, getting it done. Let me get this other picture up here. There you go. Mike Dan the man. Mike Dan the man. So anyhow, Mike Dan was talking about art getting stolen. I I had the people that stole art tell me the story about stealing art. You know, yeah. I've had the guy that stole art tell me about stealing art. So I don't, and it wasn't Stan the man. It wasn't Stan the man that stole the dog. Now he might have got blamed for stealing the dog, but if he stole the dog, where the puppies at? You know they would have bred him. Oh yeah, that's it. That's that Boudreaux Bobby Hall cross right there. Let's pull that pedigree up. Yeah, let's pull that pedigree up. We can do that. We can do that. You know, old Bobby Hall and Floyd Boudreaux apparently never saw eye to eye, so they never bred their blood together. But that's exactly what this is. This is a bitch from Bobby Hall bred to a male from Floyd Boudreaux. Um, Boudreaux's Amos Moses uh, bred to Hall's Norma Jean, and uh, it's uh, nice bred dog there. You know that Amos Moses dog. He right out of Dagger, who was out of Bandit and Chip, which they were out of. What was that out of? Wasn't Bandit and Chip out of Muffler? Is that right? Let's see, see that. No, Fleming's Thunder. Yeah, Maverick pretty far back in them dogs. It's all pure Boudreaux, man. All that chip dog. Yeah, that heavy on that chip dog. Let's take a look at that chip dog. See that chip dog out of Reno. I like that Reno dog. He was a hell of a son of Maverick. I wish I had bred the Reno, and I never did breed to him. I believe he was one of the dogs that got taken. Yeah, I believe Reno was one of the dogs that got taken by the SPCA. You know, Yeah, that's a nice red dog right there. Chip dog. He got a lot of that Negrino blood in him. You know, got a good quarter of that Negrino blood in him. So you're really looking at a Bobby Hall, uh, Sam Cates, Floyd Boudreaux fusion right there. And do you got any of these puppies left? Arrowhead. Oh, okay. Thunder is the same dog as SA. Yeah, well, I had a brother to that dog. Yeah, I had a brother to him. Let's see. Well, my dog's brother ought to come up. I click on Clemens Thunder. Let me click on Clemens Thunder there. Skull and Flash. Go to siblings. See, I carried that dog to Floyd when he was a puppy. I took SA to him. Yep, look, there he is. Fat Bill's Black Skull. Brother to Durango Red. There he is. My boy. He was a man. That was my boy right there. He was a good dog. Hmm. And there was a whole bloodline bred off this dog. He was bred to Blackstreet Hooker and produced the let's see here. Uh, hang on a second. Let me go back. Go back. Try this one. Right one. Let's see here. There he is. Produced this dog, Dios. Produced a Dios dog and produced um and Dios is bred to a bitch called Red Rose right here. Produced this dog, Black Diablo, and this dog here is its stud. Actually, down in southern Mississippi, if you're interested in breeding to him. And so he's a grandson of Thunder's brother. Thunder's brother is this dog's grandfather. Yeah, his grandfathers are Thunder's brother and Weasel's daddy. He's out of Weasel's half sister. Yeah, yeah, man. Good bred dog right there. Good bred dog. Nice breeding. Check him out. Yeah, Skull and Scream. Yeah, like I said, I carried that SA dog. I carried him to Floyd when he was a baby. Oh yeah, yeah, man. No habla español. No habla español, man. Mm-mm. No, you gonna have to work on your English. It's it's strictly English. I go more English. I go to more of an English voice. Make it tougher to hear me, or more difficult to understand. Just have a moment with you, chum. You listen, listen or not, matters not to me. Pretty boy Floyd. Yeah. Yeah, but this dog here, he's standing at stud right now. You can go breed to him. You can breed to this dog right now. Ace in the hole. He is that stud. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Well bred dog. I've been trying to get Brad to go down there and stick something to him. Nah, nah, I never had an English accent. Now, my parents never lost their English accents. They'd had their English accents, up until they passed away. But I never had an English accent. I could fake it, but I never had it. Mm. Well, anyhow, who do y'all think stole art? Who do you guys think stole art? Huh? Yeah. No, I never had an English accent. Who do y'all think stole art? Do you think it was um who did Rose JJ produce besides Black Smoke? Let me go back in here and show you some stuff. Uh That's a short answer on that one. If I can pull the pedigree up. That thing going. You can see how suffering I am with my slow ass internet. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the Black Smoke dog. Not only did Rose 2 produce Black Smoke. Hang on a second. Not only she produced Black Smoke, but then Black Smoke went on to produce, of course, Black Jet and the famous Dick Dog of mine. It was off of Maverick. The Rose 2 bitch. She was also bred to, I believe it was Joseph. She was bred to Joseph, or was it a son of Joseph? Hang on, we'll take a look here. See what dogs she was bred to. Mo. She was bred to Mo, and produced some good dogs. Yeah, produced that Shorty dog, which spun off a whole bloodline. Ironhead Bill. It was someone connected to Carver that stole him. Um, it sure was. It sure was, and the dog may have ended up on Bulldog Hill. Yeah, man, the dog maybe it may have ended up on Bulldog Hill when it was all over with. But that Rose Two bitch, she went on to produce. That Rose Two bitch went on to produce. Um, let's see here, Rose Two. Let me back this up. Rose Two's offspring. Clemens Black Smoke, which is Black Smoke bitch of Jerry's. That was my dick dog's mama, and also the Jet dog's mama. Now that Black Jet bitch Jerry claimed was his best producing female. So one thing we can do here is go into these pedigrees and take a look and see what's been registered out of that stuff. One thing about Jerry's dogs is that they were fairly well documented in the 1900s on this pedigree program. So we go in here and there should be a bitch. Black Jet. Or was it Flea? Might have been Flea. I can't remember. Now, the Eli dog, GMK's Eli, that was a dog that I sent over to Russia. My boys in Russia got that dog through my contact. Where's that jet dog? That's pretty wild. Let's see here. Two Rose Twos. See if there's another Rose too. Because they got their own. Yeah. I didn't know there was so many litter mates to Maverick. Boudreaux's Chocolate. Never heard of the dog. Boudreaux's Chocolate. Boudreaux's Chocolate. Litter mate to Maverick. And she was bred to Cardenas's Chucha. Oh no, they bred her to T-Bud and produced Cha-Cha. Oh, that's nice. So that's Maverick's sister, bred to T-Bud. I mean, you can't get no better than that. Look at that breeding right there. And that breeding's only been looked at 3,457 times. Y'all checking that breeding out that I'm putting up? Hey, John, check that breeding out right there, man. Yeah, that black jet dog was awesome, tree dog. But I can't find her in the pedigrees, man. Yeah, she was a litter mate. She was a litter mate to that dick dog, that black jet bitch. That's right. Mark Lobb had that Jesse dog that was off of Art. Yeah, look at that, man. That went to Arnaldo Cardenas. So Cardenas got a litter mate to Maverick, and he bred it to T Bud, right? Then he took the Chucha dog off of this litter and bred it to the Shorty dog to produce Brandy. Check that out. So that's yeah, that's bred pretty good right there, man. I don't think you can get it bred much better than that. But what we want to do is go back and check out some of these other breedings they made here. Who's the Ondas T-Bud Jr.? I kind of like the looks of that. Man, check that out. Yeah. See, these breedings here are 20 years old. When you look at the date on these breedings, look up here, and you'll see that it's 20 years old. The breeding, see where I highlighted it up there, the date? See that date on the breeding right there? That's 2003. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I got a dog off of that black jet dog. Uh, I don't know why that black jet dog ain't coming up in my pedigree database. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let me look at it this way so I can get it to come up. We go here, here, right there. And they don't have her listed. It's like they took her out. They took her out of the pedigrees. That's weird, man. It's weird. Like somebody deleted her. It's fucking weird shit. Weird, weird stuff, man. Yeah, man. I can't find Black Jet's pedigree, man. 4710. 4710. Yeah, that's weird that her pedigree don't come up as a sister to Dick and them. She should come up as a littermate to my Dick dog. Well. Yeah, that was a hell of a bitch right there, man. That was a hell of a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, I put it up. No, did I put it up? Yeah. I like that stuff, man. Oh yeah, Black Jet was a great producer. Yeah. So was her brother. Yeah, I checked her ped. Said she has two full brothers, but don't nothing come up. Well, there they are. Oh, okay, it comes up. It comes up if you look at it through her pedigree, yeah. I mean, click on that, and it's probably the wrong one. Yeah, they got it hooked to the wrong pedigree. That's why it's coming up like that. Yeah. All right, man. Oh yeah, it's a good looking pedigree. There's some good looking dogs, man. Bred nice. Let's see, Ben done put something up. What'd you put up, Ben? What's that dog look like? Yeah, what's that dog look like, Mike Dan? That one that Ben just put up. What's he look like? What's he look like, man? Mike Dan, who's that dog look like? You look like anybody you know? Red eyes, man. That's not gold, they're red. You got them red eyes. Yeah, you see how he bred? Yeah. Mm, he looks good. He's a good looking dog. He looking nice, man. Nice dog, man. Man, I wish I had a new picture of. I got to take some pictures of of Chinaman and Pedro. I might have some pictures of Pedro. Hang on a second. I still ain't heard nothing from Pit Dog Lady Pit Dog. I ain't heard nothing from her. Pictures ain't no good. I'll have to take some decent pictures tomorrow, man. I'll make an effort to take some decent pictures. Chinaman and Pedro and Hemi. Yeah. You know it. You know it. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine, man. She was talking about going to a little spa for a month or so, 2 or 3 weeks, going to a little spa to relax, heal up a little bit. You know, she may have went to the spa. Yeah, she may have went to the spa. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. There we go. There we go. No new mail. No really new mail come in. I see Triple X. Yeah, I seen Triple X. That son of Virgil. Yeah, I seen him, Tree Dog. He's a good dog. He's an honest dog. Well, you want the rest of the art story? Y'all want me to tell you who stole him? I can't tell you, man. I can't tell you. The people that stole him didn't tell me I could tell them. Then I could repeat the story. The man that stole the dog is still alive. And if he wanted to tell the story, he could tell it because he's out there. I see his picture taken with people. I've got a picture with me and him standing together, hanging on my wall right here. Hmm. You'd have to come and see it, and you'd have to try to figure out which one it is. There's a bunch of them. But I got a picture of him, with me and him standing on the wall here. All right. Yeah, I'd like to get him on the show. Do I think Zebo could have whipped Art? I don't know, man. That's a good question. Do I think Zebo could have whipped Art? Now, the same age, same weight, everything. I think Zebo could have whipped Art. Yeah, I do. I think Zebo could have whipped anything if they were the same age, same weight. I think he was just that kind of dog. I think he was the ace. I think if you put Zebo on any dog in history, same age, same weight, he's whipping it. Yeah, Zebo was one of the all time greats. Yeah, well, Art actually lost one. Yeah, Art actually lost one, but they don't talk about it. And he got fouled out. Yeah, Art got fouled out one time. They don't talk about that match. Let's see here. Let me try to get this picture up. Like Dan just sent me one of Chinaman. He looks pretty good. It's a good looking dog right there. And you got to remember, this dog here in this picture is only like 15 months old. Man, what you talking about? Man, when he beat that greaser dog was an ace. That greaser dog was considered unbeatable. And when Zebo went into him, Zebo was like 6 years old or something, 7 years old, 6.5. And he went into that greaser dog, and that was like his seventh time out. Oh yeah, yeah, I like him dagger dogs, man. They're nice. Old Gracer took him on out there in that deep water, man. Showed what he was all about, man. One thing you know about Zebo was he was a game dog. He personally was a game dog. Yeah. And Zebo can get it done in all kinds of different people's hands. You know, he was in Lonzo's hands. He was in Mountain Man's hands. He was in uh, uh, Dave Adams' hands. Tom Collier, what's up, man? Um, and that's cool when a dog back in history could be. It's kind of like a race car being driven by three different race car drivers, and all three of them winning in the same car. Um, Showing that it's got just as much to do with the handler and conditioner quality as it does with the quality of the dog. You know, a another one like that was that Grand Champion Bow. That Grand Champion Bow was handled and conditioned by three different people, four different people. He's handled and conditioned by his owner. He was handled and conditioned by me. He was handled and conditioned by Russ, TVK, and he was handled and conditioned by Frankie Hugh. Yeah, supposedly won a couple more. That's right. But they weren't. They were. I think they were more like little local stuff, man. Who knows? You can look it up. Look up his record. I always thought Greaser was his last one, but you never know. You don't never know. Never know. Never did a story on Zebo. We always had Lonzo around to tell us about Zebo. Lonzo would tell you, hey, boys, that dog was something else now. He was really something. But Lonzo preferred the Vindicator stuff. He said they were gamer dogs. And I think it was just because he sold Zebo, with my opinion of it. That's right. Yeah, old Boomerang might have been able to put it on him. You never know, see, Rich. Charles, what's up, Charles? What'd you have for dinner, Charles? What you eating for dinner, Charles? What'd you have, man? Come on now, turn us on to something to eat, Charles. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go get something to drink. Uh, me, man. Me give me hell. Give me hell, y'all. Poor old leg. I'd be on top of the world if that daggone knee was working. Mhm. Let's see here. Yeah, he was nippy. He was nippy. All ones were a little nippy, man. He beat Lester. I think he beat Lester twice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good Vindicator dogs. I've seen a lot of dogs down out of that Lonzo's King Elvis. Lonzo had a dog that was okay, let's see, they bred Vindicator to something, and they got that snake dog, Lonzo's snake, or Lancaster snake, was a son of Vindicator. And then that snake dog was bred to something, produced a dog called Lonzo's King Elvis. And the King Elvis dogs were pretty good dogs. You know, we, uh, yeah, but yeah, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. Line bred cur dogs, hey, that's what they all are. It's your job to break the circle of badness, breed for other reasons. So you got to find a dog that you like. You know, a dog you personally enjoy being around. That's what you want to breed. Never seen Lester condition a dog. I've seen him. I've never seen him handle a dog. I've seen him match a lot of dogs, but he'd always have other people handle condition for him. Back in the day, he had the Potters handled for him, Jackie Potter, his son, little Jackie Potter, P&P Kennels. They handled a lot of dogs for him. When we went into Homer Jr., that's who handled and conditioned Homer Jr. was Potter. We went up to their place in Bristol, Tennessee, matched into him, lost that match in 2 hours and 36 minutes to Homer Jr. That was Homer Jr.'s last time out. Then, then when I went into Miss Homer with Bolero, that was at Lester's house, and that was Larry Miller handling and conditioning. He was from Black Mountain or Sugar Mountain, something like that. Sugar Mountain or Black Mountain, North Carolina, which was about 2 hours away from Lester's. Well, the Lonzo dogs were bred tight. That's how Lonzo was breeding them. And really, if you got a hold of some of that stuff, you needed to take it and breed it to some Eli blood. Breed it 50-50 with some Eli stuff. And then it worked. And I've got some of that heavy Lonzo stuff in my pedigrees. If you click around back in my pedigrees, you'll see like that Andy dog tripled up in there and all kinds of stuff. I got a bunch of Andy blood and those type of dogs in my pedigrees. I got Zebo in there. Every time you see that Dick dog in my pedigrees, that's that Zebo dog. This dog right here probably has Lonzo in him, you know, 100 times. He's got a bunch of Lonzo blood in him. Shoot, man, let me show it to you. Hang on a second here. We can look at it. We can look at it together. Let's see here. Don't want to go here, 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 here. Mhm. I think the easiest way to get to the pedigree. Oh man, there it is. There it is. All right. So that's how he's bred right there. Now every time you see the dick dog or this breeding right here, let's just go to black belt. Well, there's Zebo, and then you're gonna have Zebo again, but there's Zebo one time, right? And we go back here, and we go into this, and we get into these pedigrees, this part of the pedigree, and it's loaded up with old Zebo. Well, not Zebo, but Andy blood. Got a lot of Andy blood. Oh, hang on a second. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button, man. Yeah, let's see here. Hit Stomper. Yeah, Stomper. Here we go. Now, this is Stomper's mother's grandmother. Now, check that out. There's just some inbred Lonzo dogs. And that's coming through Willie Brown. Now, do y'all know who Willie Brown was? Y'all know who Willie Brown was? Willie Brown was really him and J.R. LaPasse. They were Lonzo's mentors. This was some of Willie Brown's breeding that Phantom dog. So that's Andy the Fay produced a spook dog. And they bred that to Sissy, produced a Phantom dog. Then bred Phantom back to Spook, produced a Booger bitch, bred her back to Phantom. I mean, you can't get it no tighter. Yeah, you can't get it no tighter. Hmm. Check out that pedigree. Y'all ever seen it that tight? And that's right in the middle of Bolero's pedigree. Y'all wonder where she gets all that oomph from. So like every time you see Bolero in a pedigree, that dog right there is in it. They used to also call this bitch the pig. Her name was the pig. Carl Mims loved this dog. Said it was the best dog Snake Man ever owned. Let's see here. Oh yeah, loaded with that stuff, man. Loaded with it. Loaded with it. Oh, Wednesday's looking good, Charles Johnson. Wednesday bitch looking right. She's looking good, man. Did you check your mail today? See if you got that letter. You get that letter from me? CJ, did you get that letter? Good, good. Well, I'm glad. Man, I didn't think you'd ever get that thing. But what held it up besides me? Oh, yeah, man. No sweat, brother. No sweat. Oh, not yet. Damn. Damn. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, Dickie, you got to come over here and see her sister, man. Her and Donald, man, I need to get some pictures of them playing. They love to play together. Hey, man, I can let Donald and Wednesday's sister play together. They love running around the backyard together, man. Hmm. All right. Well, you should get it tomorrow, man. The post office slow as hell. If you don't put something in a priority envelope, man, they slow with it, man. They're slow with it. See, I ship all my stuff. I ship all my stuff first class. Everything under 16 ounces goes first class, and now they call that it's not priority mail anymore. It's called preferred ground delivery. Yeah, they got some fucked up term for first class. First class used to just be priority mail under a pound. Now they call it. You'll see it on the envelope. When I printed the thing on Sunday night, it said on there preferred ground delivery for first class delivery. I was like, what the fuck, man? It was only the first time I'd seen that. Look at y'all's mail truck. LOL. I had to take a picture of it. What's wrong with our mail truck, man? It's just a car. Like somebody's car. They drive around in their car dropping the mail off. Yeah, we don't really have mail trucks, man. I don't think. I don't think we have mail trucks. I mean, we might, but mostly they got just like a car with a steering, and they sit in the middle, and they got the steering on the right side, on the left side, and they hang out the window and drop the mail off. Oh yeah, U.S. mail is fucking. It's a mess, man. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Yeah. Hell yeah, she's bulldog. That bitch is nice, man. She was picking the litter, in my opinion. I believe you got picking the litter. You got that bitch. I don't know, man. I think mine's driving like a '79 Caprice or something, man. Yeah, ours got like a '79 Caprice wagon, and then maybe the other one's got like a minivan. She's got like a minivan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She might. There might be one of them that's got a Jeep. They got several people that deliver the mail around here. But every day it's there 11:45. It's either we get it or we don't. If it's not there by 12 o'clock, it's not coming. Nah, no mail if it's not there by noon. No mail. No mas. No mas, senor. No mas. Oh man, the lady at the post office, she can't stand me. Nah, Cause I'll be wearing my Trump gear in there. She thinks I'm racist. Can you believe that? Huh? I even catch that shit on the street, man. Yeah. Yeah, she thinks I'm one of the MAGA people, man. Like I'm an extremist because I wear my Trump gear. Yeah, she don't like me, man. She be looking at me all cockeyed and shit. I try not to let it affect me, but I try not to go to that post office. The local one, I usually go to the one down the street, man. Down where the grocery store is, there's another post office. They got a bunch of hot chicks that work in there, and they're very nice. I like going down there. It's true, man. I'll be wearing my Trump shirts and shit. The old lady, man, should be damn, you know, should be looking at me all mad eyed and shit, man. Like, what are you doing? Well, I got the bumper stickers. I got the bumper stickers. I got the Trump bumper sticker. Trump, Trump. I got the tag. You know, Keep America Great bumper sticker. I got one of those. The CAG, where it was the OK sign. I got one of those. I got the Thank You Jesus bumper sticker. And, you know, yeah. I Thank You Jesus bumper sticker and didn't help us worth a shit getting that ticket. Georgia did it, Mike Dan. At least they didn't search the car. That would have sucked. I had an ounce of weed on me. That would have really been a bummer. But all that cop saw with two old men in a truck. Oh man, I get told I'm a racist all the time, man. Yeah, I catch hell constantly. But I figured out how to avoid it. Just avoid people. If you avoid people, then you avoid all the controversy. You know, and that's what we all trying to do. Man, what you talking about, Willis? Well, hook us right up, man. We wasn't but one exit away from the highway. We wasn't but one more stoplight, and we were getting on the highway. Yeah. Then we went and ate at that bombed out Hardee's. Remember that shit? That damn Hardee's looked like damn Lord Almighty, man. I felt like I was sitting in a shooting gallery when we went over that Hardee's. Like somebody was gonna come up and damn carjack us or something. People still wearing a mask back then. Let's see, that's when we picked up the boys, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's when we went and picked up the boys. No, no, that's when we went down and dropped off Rose. I can't remember. Yeah. Oh man, don't call her a bitch. She couldn't help it. Yeah, she couldn't help it. She just doing her job. I, half that truck went through the red light. The other half was green or yellow. That was a quick red light. I checked it out last time I come up through there, man. Those yellow lights were quick. They were short. They were short yellow lights. Like if you was from around there, that's right. Like if you was from around there, um, uh, you wouldn't have run that yellow light. You'd have known better that it was a short light. Yeah, you'd have known better that it was a short light, man. Yeah, but she knew that shit was a short light. But she also knew I made it. She knew I damn got I punched that shit and got it, man. Shit, I saw that light was changing. I got it coming through that intersection. I was doing every bit of 45 going through the middle of that motherfucker, man. Damn right. I was getting it. I was doing the speed limit, man, right in the middle of that intersection. I guarantee you. Hmm. She didn't like that shit. She like, oh man, this dude from Virginia driving like he knows what he's doing. Shit, we give him a ticket. Hey, man. So one time I was riding in a car. This is no shit now. True story. We'd gone up to Maine and matched the Chi Chi dog, right? And we'd gone into uh, uh, um, um, what's the name of the guy? What was the name of the guy up in Maine? Don Rest Kennels. We went into Don Rest Kennels Champion Buckskin Bunch. We matched into that bitch at his place, in his pit, at his house. And and he lived outside of Portland, Maine, is where he lived. We drove all the way to fucking Portland, Maine. That was a haul, man. That was a damn haul. That was like, man, I think it shit took about 15, 16 hours from my house to get up there. And, but we got up there and had the show and we, uh, uh, we won and shit. And we was on the way home and we're coming down the highway and I fell asleep in the truck, in the back of the truck. And my two friends that I'd gone up here with, both of them were black guys from the islands. They were from like the Caribbean and shit, from St. Thomas actually. And so the cops, man, they opened the back door and wake me up. And they're like, they kind of had to shake my shoulder and shit. I was out, man. I was tired. I'd been up for like 2 days. And cop shakes my shoulder and wakes me up and he goes, Mr. Reynolds, you need to wake up. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? There's been an accident? And he goes, no, no, no. He said, just step out of the vehicle. And so I'll step out of the vehicle. The first thing he asked me is, he goes, are you with these two men of your free will? Swear to God he did, man. That was the first thing he asked me. I was like, man. I said, dude, we're up here breeding a dog. He said, you're what? I said, we're up here breeding a dog. I said, we're on our way back from Maine. I said, we went up to Maine and bred this dog. I said, we're on our way back home. I said, the dog belongs to these two guys. I sold it to them. And we bred it to another dog that I sold to somebody. And we're on the way home. And you could just see the cop relax. He was like, okay. He goes, you mind if I take a look at the dog? I said, no, I don't mind. I said, now this dog will bite your ass. I said, so be careful. I said, well, I'm going to hold her. And if she lunges for you, don't worry about it. I said, I ain't gonna let her go. And he goes, oh no, no, no. He goes, don't get her out. He said, let me just look inside the. Uh, he said, let me look inside the kennel. And I said, okay. And so he just looks inside the kennel, and then he searches the back of the vehicle, and then he tells me that the tag was wrong on the truck. Then the rental place had put the wrong tag on the truck, and they pulled him over for speeding. My boy was going 95 in a 55, and they pulled us over. But thank God I had given them a story on the way up there. I said, if for some reason we get separated, we are doing this. We're up here breeding a dog, blah 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 blah. And I made him repeat the story twice going up there. And damn, if we didn't get separated, man, and I had to damn tell the story. And boy, it worked like a charm, man. The motherfucker was relaxed, fucking looked at the dog, no problem. She wasn't hurt. Yeah, I fucking drove from there. We had to bond that dude out on the side of the highway, man. It cost like $2,500 to get him out of the car. Yeah, me and old Junior had to come up with the money to get him out of the car, man. But he paid us back. Yeah, cost us like $2,500. We had to give him state troopers like 2 grand, or I think it was 2 grand. Might have been a little more. Let's hold that motherfucker, man. Do not speed. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, that was that was wild. That was wild, man. It's some wild shit. Man, you ain't kidding. Fucking 40 miles an hour over the speed limit. In the middle of the night with a bulldog and $10,000 in cash on us. And thank God they didn't search us, man. I had an ounce of weed on me. I got an ounce of weed and $5,000 in my pocket. They didn't search me. He asked me if I had any guns or welding. No, he never searched me. Well, that shit was scary, boy. Yeah, how'd you like to go through that one, Arrowhead? That shit was heavy duty, man. Yeah, man, gotta have the story. You ain't got the story in place, you're screwed. That's the lesson for this show. So, like, if you're traveling somewhere and you're going out and you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, you motherfuckers better get your story down before you get separated. Yeah, no, that's the lesson for the day. That is the lesson for the day. Get your story straight, man. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Now remember, never lie, man. Just, just, uh, just don't tell them what you've been up to. You know, you always just tell part of the truth. Yeah. Like, for instance, in that situation that happened to me. Oh, yeah, man. That's right. That's right. Hell no. That's right, Jeff. Don't ever tell a bitch your business. That's right. Be telling the bitch, don't be letting her in on your shit. Hell no. She don't need to be knowing nothing. Nothing. No. Oh, Jeff knows that from experience, man. Yeah, Jeff knows that from experience. He have been hurt. He's been, he's been let down. Oh, Jeff. Yeah. That old Chi dog boy, she put the wax on that damn champion buckskin bunch bitch. I think we beat her in like 35 minutes or something. The Chi dog, she won several of them in under an hour. She was bad, bad dog. Whipped that champion spider dog off a termite. She whipped her in like I think it was like 55 minutes. So you can ask old Latin Rascal, he can tell you. I think when Chi whipped that champion spider dog. That Chi was a bad dog, man. Don't let anybody tell you any different now. She might have lost that May May bitch, but I'm gonna tell you what now, that May May bitch was an ace bitch. That May May bitch was a bad motherfucker. I mean, Mayday produced some good dogs. He produced what, like two good bitches, May May and what was the other one's name? May two. May two and May May. I think those were the two good bitches he produced. Like I'm talking about like ace bitches that went into like really top competition. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. And hell, I happened to run into one of them. Lord Almighty, uh, something's got to give when you have a situation like that. Persistent asked me who was the best 30-pounder I saw. The best 30-pounder I saw. You talking about males and females? Males, females? What is that? I mean, that's a little dog, man. The smallest dog I ever matched, I guess was a bitch about that weight into I think she went 28 or 29 into Captain Ben David. And I didn't actually match her myself. I sent her up there. And a buddy of mine named Chi Chi uh, uh, was a guy's real name. Yeah. I think this bitch went at 28 or 29. And a little dog we call Blondie, a little inbred Pedro dog. And sent her up there to him. And I'm trying to remember his real name. I've got a picture of him. Hang on a second. I got him in a picture. Let's see here. Yeah, what is his name? Oh, Joe Da Silva. That's his name. Joe Da Silva. Uh, I ain't got a picture of him. I thought I'd have a picture of him. I do have a picture of him right there. That's him with the Roots T-shirt on right there. See the guy with the Roots T-shirt on? And he was a professional. Well, he was a semi-pro boxer. Like he was flirting with going pro. He was still amateur. But that's a cool picture right there. There's Vernon Whitley. That's Vernon Whitley. Rastaman right there in between Vernon, Alan Sankey, myself, Lee Wilkins, and Joe Da Silva. But we always called him Chichi. He was from Portugal, and that was his nickname was Chichi. The dude over there in the Roots shirt. So anyhow, this little 29-pound bitch, I sent her up there to him. He lived in Canada, and we'd been trying to get on this guy called Ben David, the captain. And he kept coming up with all these rules, and you had to supply the referee, and the referee had to be flown in, and whoever lost had to pay all the referee's costs. And blah 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 blah. He come up with all these reasons not to do nothing. So we ended up just giving the dog to that guy. And matched her into Captain Ben David. They had the match right in this restaurant. And that kid beat him with that dog, and she was a 29. Yeah, she was a 29-pound dog. Um, that's that's a pretty cool picture, huh? I got a big old square head, man. Big square head. Mm. Mm-hmm. In peace, old Vernon, man. Move the picture over a little bit, and you can see old Jam. There's old Jam right there. Um, Riley Pickard was his real name. And that was Boone's partner right there, the little short guy next to Vernon. Vernon's got his hand on his right shoulder. Looks like a little kid, but he ain't. He's a grown man. He's just a little guy, little bitty dude. We all called him Jam. That was Jam right there. Jam. Riley Pickard. I don't know what old boy's name is on the ground down there with the hat on. I don't know. I can't remember his name. I want to say it was Tyrus, but I can't remember. I appreciate it, you're right. Oh yeah, Jam was a good dude, man. He was very active. He loved them Pedro dogs too, boy. He kept a yard full of them Pedro dogs. He loved a Pedro dog right off of Pedro. He kept them around. He kept them around. He had the Harley dog. He had the brother to Runt, which was a dog called Tableau. He had him. That was off of Runt, and that was off of Pedro and Shelby. Oh, this picture here was taken. Um, yeah. Well, good. I did two brothers of Boleros and lost with both of them, man. Lost with both of them. Into a dog that I sold. I had a dog named Batman that I sold to Boone. I sold the dog to Boone, and then Boone matched the dog back into me, called the weight, and I matched into him and lost with him, and then took another dog off of him and matched into him and lost to him. I sure did. I lost with both them dogs. He had a dog named Batman that would eat the nuts out of a dog. Well, I'll tell you this, man. The, the, the dog, I just have to call you after the show, Jeff. I mean, if you need to know that bad, I just have to call you after the show and tell you what happened to him. But I can't just put it out here on this public chat, man, because that ain't my story to tell. But I can tell that Fat Stan didn't steal the dog. I can tell you that. Let me tell you that. Didn't nobody up here in Cincinnati, Ohio, or that area steal the dog. So, and, yeah, yeah, that's an old picture right there. So you want to know when this picture was taken? You asked Bill, where was this picture taken? I didn't hear. Okay, this picture was taken. I would have to say this picture was taken uh, probably about like the summer of '92, summer of '91, something like that. Looked like fall, like August, September, And this picture was taken. I believe we were in South Carolina, showing dogs down in South Carolina, down there at Pitbull Rick's and those guys. Yeah, there we go. Let me get them thumbs up. Woo, woo. Jeff Smith with the super chat. God bless you, Jeff. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Jeff. God bless you, brother. God bless you. God bless you and everything you love, man. Oh, here's something y'all ain't seen before. Here's a drawing that a guy did. You know how people be doing stuff like drawings and things and sending them in? This is a drawing that somebody did of Lady Stone. That's pretty cool. Lady Stone. Well, that was a good bitch. That's a good bitch right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good bitch. There's a bunch of good pictures come up with that search. Yeah, a bunch of good pictures come up with that search right there. Let's see what Lonzo pictures I got. See what I got for Lonzo. Lonzo. Let's see here. Where's a good picture of Lonzo at? Oh, here's one. Oh, Lonzo, man, he would always him and Mountain Man, boy, they'd always talk shit about each other. About that, Lonzo would always say that Mountain Man owed him money for Zebo. Didn't finish paying for him. Man, look at that picture I got of the two of them right there together. I think that was at a pig picking. And that's old Ben Calliope. That's Ben Calliope right there in the corner. Barney Fife. That's a cool picture right there. That's Lonzo and Lester talking about something, looking at something and talking about it. Lester don't look too damn happy either. Lonzo probably putting it on him, man. Reading the truth. Yeah, sure. Lonzo boy. Oh, good. A picture of old Clyde. Oh, Jeff Smith does send a picture in. Oh, perfect size too. 281 kilobytes. My little slow ass computer download. Who's that? Get the damn thing to download. There we go. Oh man, that one's perfect size, 104 kilobytes. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all learning. Reading his rights. There you go. I hear you, Supreme Excellent. Yeah, that's it. Was Barney's father a judge? Was Barney's father a judge? Um, man, I don't know nothing about his family. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know nothing about his family. His brother's still alive. Um, yeah, reading him his rights. Um, showing him naked pictures of himself. Showing him his dick. Yeah, they're both looking at it. Barney Fife and Lester. They used to say Lonzo had a dick about a foot long. That was a story, man. Ask old Boone about that sometime. Lonzo was one of these people that would piss and pull it out right in front of everybody. He wouldn't turn around. He'd sit there and pull that sucker out, and I never seen it, but I heard stories about him, you know, different crazy shit that he did. Yeah. Yeah, no, man, he wasn't. Not that I know of, man. And I don't think they were from Ohio either. But I don't want to get in the middle of semantics on the name of somebody like that. So there was a Judge Calliope. Where was this judge at, Hemi? His last name was spelled Calliope, Colopoy. Calliope. Foot long. That's right. They say he could take it, pull it out, and stick it in his back pocket. Oh yeah, man. T.J. Fisher's bloated. T.J. Fisher, he wasn't even born, man. This I took this picture. This picture was taken at my place in like 1986 or something at the pig picking. Hell no, man. That's right. Motherfucker's crazy, man. The judge in Akron. Well, all you gotta do is look it up. His last name was Calliope. Colopoy. So look up Judge Colopoy. Judge Calliope. Akron, Ohio. And there'd be something in the database. Robert Calliope, Akron, Ohio. So you find an obituary for him. There's one. And it should have who survived him. have his kids' names in there, or the ones that were earlier deceased. Ah, wait a minute. Let's see here. Uh, man, can she that perceived in death, while was survived by his wife? No, that ain't him. Let's see if this is him. Then two sloppies die in the last 20 years. Um, I'm looking at the second one now. Oh, wait a minute. Hmm. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I can't find nothing on it, but you never know. You really got to dig on something like that. You got to dig on something like that, man. Find him, find his obituary, find where he's, because, like, okay, so me and Ben, we were the same age. So that means if he was still alive, I mean, Ben might have been 5 years older than me. So 65. So his dad would be 85 or 90 if he was still alive. Oh, did you find one? Did you find one, Airhead? Put the URL up. Or send it to me. Text it to me, man. Text it to me. Said preceded in death by son Benedict. That's him. Yeah, that's him. Did you find the obituary for that? Judge Calliope. No. Obituary. Benedict. Let's see here. Well, there you go. Robert Hannon Calliope. He was born the same year my dad was. Well, a year later. My dad born in 25. This guy was born in 26. He lived to be 88. My dad lived to be 78. Hmm. I'm downloading it now. Yeah, Charles, I'm about ready to shut it down too, man. I'm really getting tired. It's been on for 2.5 hours. My internet connection done got slow as hell. Seems like when I've been on this long, man, like they really start dragging their feet on the connection end. I've been trying to download a web page for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Here we go. Robert Hannon Calliope. Hmm. Yeah, man, there it is. And his son Benedict. Found him. Bam. Robert Hannon Calliope. And he was a judge. Was he the judge? He married after serving 1966 as listed law director. Law director Robert was elected judge for City of Akron Municipal Court in 71 and was subsequently reelected until his retirement in 96. Yeah, and his son Benedict. He should have another son, survived by his wife of 46 years, Conchita, 8 sons and 7 daughters-in-law. 8 sons. Robert and Valerie, Michael and Steffi, Paul and Anna, Matt Cloppy. There he is, Matt. That's the other one that's in the dogs. He had 7 brothers. He had 7 brothers. That's pretty wild, man. Big family, man. Yeah, that's a big family. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me put this link up. Yeah, put this link up for you to look at, man. You check it out. So here's the Judge Hannon Calliope from Ohio. See the stuff that you learn watching these channels, man. Uh, Apparently they mentioned this on the Twins channel, and there it is. Robert Calliope. You can just take a look at his obituary, and that's the guy in the corner of this photograph. That's his father's obituary. It's pretty cool, huh? You know, you know. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Well, what else been going on? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Hell yeah, man. I guess so. I guess that's where it was from. I know his brother lives in Pennsylvania, which is near Ohio. So, um, but there's there's the deal right there, man. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna shut this one down. We've been going for 2 hours and 42 minutes, and I'm getting kind of tired. It's 10 minutes to midnight. Well, 13 minutes to midnight. So, Unless there's something that somebody out there wants to talk about. We got 30 people in the room. I hate to shut it down with 30 people in the room. I mean, it ain't like I'm going to run off and go do something. No. Yeah, it's cold up there. And shipped some dogs to Holland. And, but that was Ben that went over there to Holland. That was Ben that went over there and showed them dogs in Holland for St. Benedict Kennels. Yeah, it was Ben that did that, man. All right, guys. It was good seeing y'all. Y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna give you a call, Jeff Smith. Y'all have a good evening. He did live in Virginia. Lived in Culpeper. That's where he died at, in Culpeper, Virginia. He lived in Culpeper. Yeah, sure did, man. All right, Supreme. Uh, no, man. Matt didn't ever match no dogs, man. Matt Calliope, he never matched any dogs. USA, that's who Matt Calliope was Team USA. And he'd always get someone else to handle and condition his dogs for him. Ben, when you saw Barney Fife, that was him handling and conditioning. Where you saw St. Benedict, that was him handling and conditioning. All right, Airhead, I'll do it, brother. All right. Y'all take it easy, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. And if you're going to subscribe, subscribe to all. Just hit the all button. I mean, the all, the little bell, all. And if you want to get any super chats, you can go ahead and do that too. Try to clean all this stuff off my. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of stuff on the screen. I do it, Airhead. I do it. The same goes here, man. Call me anytime, man. Shit, I'm here.